Well, for the latest from Harare, we're joined by eNCA's Africa Editor Chris Maroleng. Chris, good afternoon to you. Some major worries this afternoon about the voters' roll.
That's right, Andrew. This has been an ongoing problem here in Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe Electoral Commission has released the voters' roll. However, it is in hard copy format, which makes it difficult to actually search and audit what the content of this voters' roll is, particularly given the short time that has been given to actually inspect this voters' roll. One of the challenges around the voters' roll is that it is alleged that it contains a number of irregularities, including the names of people who have long since departed or deceased, that is dead people, known as ghost voters potentially, but also it has people who are registered in the wrong constituency, which would mitigate against them effectively being able to cast their votes come tomorrow during the election day.
Could this derail tomorrow's election?
Andrew, the credibility of this election has been seriously challenged by, in particular, the Movement for Democratic Change. Just yesterday, Morgan Tsvangirai, at a rally, the final rally before the elections, he actually criticized the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, saying that they hadn't done enough work to ensure that a credible and free and fair election could be held. He cited instances of these irregularities with the voters' roll, but more importantly, he also indicated that he hadn't actually laid eyes on the ballot, and he also indicated that some of the logistical challenges that may arise as a result of the short time that was given for this election might actually mitigate against the possibility of a credible election, Andrew.
All right, thousands of migrants heading home to vote from South Africa. What's the atmosphere like there in the capital?
Well, the atmosphere indeed is buoyant. As I indicated, Morgan Tsvangirai held his final rally in Harare, where we are, and it was really attended by hundreds of thousands, that is tens of thousands of people who flocked to a clearing just downtown here in Harare. It was a really amazing atmosphere, and generally when you speak to people, they are optimistic that they will be able to go to the polls tomorrow and cast their vote. But having said that, one of the challenges around this election is around people who may seek to return from outside of the country. The issue is, Andrew, that unless you registered to vote and you were in Zimbabwe during the short window that was provided for registration, it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to cast your vote. So you may see a high number of people, as we are hearing, at the borders coming into Zimbabwe, possibly hoping to vote. But the issue is they are most likely not going to be able to vote because they just didn't register in time. And given the shambles with the voters' roll, it's highly unlikely that they will be able to cast their votes come these elections.
Chris Maroleng with the latest on the Zimbabwe election from Harare. Stay close to eNCA. We've got this one covered from all angles. News that moves. eNCA.com.